Hey everybody, it's Erin from Erin Makes, and today I'm going to show you how to make this super cute tile mosaic lift the flap slimline card. Man, that's a mouthful, but it is a ton of fun. This is all part of the Halloween video hop, and if you leave a comment on this video and just tell me your favorite Halloween activity, you have a chance to win one of 3 $10 gift cards to my store, of which all of these cute papers that you see in here are from my store. They're digital printouts, so you can check that out. Don't forget to head on to the other people in this video hop as they have some amazing prizes, and leave comments, and please subscribe to as many channels that you can. We would absolutely love that. But without further ado, let's jump in and I'm going to show you how to build this really fun card. So the first step to building this tile mosaic card is you want to get all of your pieces. I will have all the measurements for this particular card if you want to set your tile mosaic card up the same way, including the square dimensions and also the lift to flap dimensions. So I just got a standard size slimline card, which measures to be 8.5 by 3.5, or it would be 7 if you fold it the regular way. And then I cut a mat and just played around with the sizes until I went, yep, I like that look. All right, so let's start cutting all the pieces for this particular card. All the elements I have here, except for the black paper and the white paper in the background, are coming from my Haunted collection. And the cool thing is that you can pare down and make the pieces whatever size you want. So they're all PDF files, and what I did is I just sized them so that they would fit into the spaces that I wanted. So the square would be nice and small and so forth. So everything fit perfectly. So I have already made my flap here. So this is this, and again, the measurements are down below. I've made the flap, and so this piece is gonna go in the corner. I want my template just above, so that way I lay everything out the way I want to. And basically it's just about placing everything. Now the measurements I made for every single one of these allows you to still see that border. So you can still see the border of, and I love the black, I just thought it looked really cool. And then here is double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble. I just love that. So this is gonna be all about witches brews and things. And so I made this just a little bit smaller because this is a 2.25 by 2.25. So the little square is a 2 by 2. And then it's just cutting out sections, and you could use whatever pattern papers, whatever you like to build this. And I'm just lightly placing it. I'm not pushing too firmly, but I just thought this was really cute with my little fun little designs here that I made. And then here's a bigger version, see, of the same skeleton. Adorable. This is a great card to use up all those scrap papers that you might have. Pattern papers, little sentiment pieces, stamps. We're gonna get to a stamp section in a minute. Here is my next flip up card. So let's place this piece down. And if white's not your jam and you wanna do a different color, you totally could for all these little flip up flappy parts. Sometimes I'll put a white background before I put my element. So this one, I wanted to have a little bit of a white frame around the card, of which I accidentally put some adhesive on there, so that's okay, it'll still work. And so it's got a couple of different sentiments on the front, and then I also have a little border down here at the bottom. There it is. So just like using up this would work for washi tape. So many options here. Now I do have these last 2 pieces, and we're gonna get to this piece in a minute. So this eek piece is what I want to go on the inside. So this actually goes inside this little flap. And if you don't like the flaps, you don't have to do the flaps. You could just leave this plain. And then I wanted to have little pumpkins, little skeleton pumpkins, a little bit of a, like, the idea behind this card came from some of my kids' lift the flap books that they have, where they would have like little flaps they would lift up and it would say something like eek or whatever. So these last 2 sections, inside here and then also here, are gonna be stamped elements. So you can intermix pattern papers and stamping all together, all kinds of fun. So what I'm gonna build now is one of the final strips that fits on the card. It actually fits in this little space right here. And I thought I had this really, really cute stamp set that I still have from Maker's Movement. It's actually kind of a Valentine's Day one, but it's got these really adorable bottles, like potion bottles or like chemistry bottles. So I'm turning them into potion bottles because this is all about toil, boil and trouble, cauldron, bubble, you know, witches creating fun, like you're going to a witch's house and, you know, she's making a potion in her cauldron. So we're gonna have her little chemistry cauldron action happening. And so all I'm doing, I'm gonna move this one now because I'm done. And so you can take some stamp sets, take a look at your stamp sets that you have, and just change them up a tiny bit. And if it fits within the kind of the vibe of what you're looking for. Like these were actually meant to be like for Valentine's Day, or it could be totally just a chemistry one or just a love card. But why can't it work for Halloween? So place that on there. And the last one looks like it truly is like a little chemistry set. And this one's gonna go on the inside flap of the square flap. So this one looks like it's got like a potion brewing inside of it. So we're just gonna place that in there, stamp this on our square piece, which is a 2x2. So it's kind of mixing a little chemistry with some hocus pocus. A little something fun. There we go. And as always, all the links for what we are using in this card are gonna be down in the information section. Look how cute. So before I start coloring, I want to add a couple little extra touches inside of our little chemistry set or potion vials. And so in the original stamp set that came with the vials, there is a set of bubbles. And so I'm actually going to orientate these the correct way, and it makes it look like it's bubbling out. So much fun. In a different stamp set, also from Maker's Movement, this one is from a message in a bottle. It had a little skull on there, and I was like, oh, that's perfect, because it reminds me of like poison or something. So we're gonna actually stick a little skull on this guy to make it be like it's poison, it's danger. And then we're gonna add a little something fun to the last one, but that needs to be done after we're gonna color. So I picked out a couple of coordinating. I'm gonna do yellow for one of the vials, orange, and then green. And these all match in with the colors that go with our card. And so each card is just gonna have its own set of colors. So I think I'm gonna do this one. And I always have a sheet of scratch paper off the side, just so I know my two colors. I'm gonna use the darker one on the outside to make it look like we've got a potion inside of here. A little darker one right here. I'm just gonna make it look like it's got something inside of it, just like that. And then you're gonna come in with a lighter color and then just blend the two together. You could do all one color, but I just thought it'd be kind of fun to do a little bit of blending. So just like that. Really subtle, really easy. I'm gonna do the last two here, and with the bubbles, I'm just gonna accentuate the bubbles with a little bit of the green, because I'm gonna make this one yellow and then this one orange. And for the last one, I'm using a gray and a couple greens and a yellow to finish off this one. So I'm just go ahead and color this one in. So last couple of little accents here. I wanna add a little bit more to this. I'm just gonna take a black pen and just do some stitching, because it just looks so white, but I don't wanna take away from the whole chemistry vibe. So just an easy stitch going all the way around the entire square is perfect. And then lastly, there's these really, really cute shaker sprinkles. These are called Hocus Pocus, and they're again from Maker's Movement. And inside of here, there are little tiny bats. So I'm gonna place 3 little bats inside one of our spooky potion jars. I just think it's so much fun. So just 3 little dots to stick our little bats on here, and then just use my little sticky tool here. It just kind of picks them up. I'm gonna have one kind of go sideways because it looks like they're like stuck inside the jar, and you got little spooky bats inside. So take a look at your shaker sprinkles and just kind of have some fun with them. And if you need to play with them in a different way, go for it. It's tons of fun. And then now it's just time to place these last little bits on here. So in pops my little chemistry bottle. Here we go. Kind of completes the whole look. And then inside here is our little potion action happening. And there we go. So there is our completed card. You got a couple little lift the flaps, and then you've got the main flap of the card as well. And so it's just add something fun. If you put something on here over time and just kind of let it rest and just really play with this hinging system, it won't pop up as much. So just kind of keep playing with it, and it'll eventually kind of rest down and look awesome. So I hope you have enjoyed learning how to make this really, really cute lift the flap tile mosaic card. Supply links are all down below, so don't forget to check those out, and don't forget to leave a comment on what is your favorite Halloween activity. Do you like to dress up? Do you like to create Halloween crafts? I mean, what is your favorite thing to do at Halloween? And leave a comment and you have a chance to win one of 3 $10 prizes to my store gift cards. And jump to the next person in the hop because they have some amazing examples of more Halloween cards, Halloween themed cards, and there is more prizes along the way and all the people in this lineup. So thank you guys so much. Big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys again later. Bye, everybody.